Buildings burn, people die, but real love is forever.
How little men know about worlds, about light, about the great dark that boils behind all. Once there was the void. Absolute. Perfect. Boring. It ended with a blessing. From a wave of the Creator's hand, compassion and wisdom spilt into nothingness. But such marvelous gifts often come with hidden prices. From the wondrous fountain of light was born the nameless fire that drives the deep well of midnight, a counter to all life. As creation rolled on, so too did the shadow. Unchallenged and untouched, darkness spread, burning and killing, raping land, sky, and flesh. Falling upon countless worlds, it consumed and corrupted all life. Eventually, the shadow fell upon a mundane world of feigned love and exaggerated loss. Curiously, this blundering blue planet hosted men not easily purged.
Beneath the temple church is a secret passageway. It will be safe from the invasion. You must take my granddaughter there.
What you're doing is senseless. It's suicide.
We Templar have to assault the Hellgate, no matter the odds. It's the only way the refugees can safely go into hiding. You have to protect her. She has a greater destiny. Hang on! Come on, soldier! Are you all right?
Commander! The church is secure. Can your convoy still reach the Hellgate?
We'll get there on foot. The refugees?
They are safely away.
Good. These will be the last two. Follow her. She'll take you the rest of the way.
No!
Temple Church is just beyond the building complex.
You can't go!
Jessica!
You can't leave me!
Jessica! Listen to me. You must go with Lyra now. Where I have to go, you cannot follow. One day you will understand.
Let's go, Jessica.
I love you, Jessica. For the living!
Quickly! The passage must be sealed. Stay close, Jessica. Wait. Demons! Go! We'll cover you! going, Jessica. Keep going!
Before the day was done, the minions of hell would lay ruin to the world above. My grandfather led the massive counterattack against the demons, knowing his army of Templar would have no chance against their limitless numbers. But his sacrifice bought time to hide and prepare.
Remember the dead.
Yes. But fight for the living.
Though the great dark believed the song of these men neared its end, it was only then our story could truly begin.
Hi, and welcome to our Devil's Night Memorial stream. For those of you who aren't aware, I grew up in the 90s. I was born back in the 80s. Sometime between the time that Star Wars Episode 6 came out and Empire Strikes Back was about to be released. But Return of the Jedi had not yet been made. I grew up reading some of the best graphic novels that the genre has ever seen. I grew up on things like The Sandman and The Crow. And as many people are now being made aware, who may not have been alive during the 90s, Brandon Lee was killed on the set of The Crow. And I try to watch The Crow every Devil's Night, which is the night before Halloween, because it had a pretty big impact on not just myself, but the circle of friends I grew up with. And I originally was gonna do Dark for tonight, but I ended up deciding to do Hellgate because it fit a little bit better than Dark. It's a very, like at this point it's a very old game, even though they've made a VR version of it. But the setting and overall feel is more like the first Crow movie and the TV series Stairway to Heaven. I'd like to pretend the rest of everything that was done for the Crow on screen never fucking happened. Although, to be fair, the movie that Edward Furlong was headlining was great right up until the end, when they made David Moran's character become really super campy. That's kind of when they lost me on it. Otherwise, like, it was almost the Crow film to be the actual inheritor of the original Crow's mantle. Unfortunately, we never got that Crow movie. I follow the comic series pretty closely. I follow a lot of the written stuff really closely. My favorite is still the Crow comic where it's a woman who was about to bear a child that ends up being killed and coming back because she never got to give that child life. it is probably the darkest Crow story that has ever existed. They've never put it to film because it was just that dark, and it was very hard, especially after Brandon Lee's death, to continue the series. It is the absolute, that is the Crow that I want to see done. But Hellgate, I remembered Hellgate, and I thought it was like a better, like, very similar setting to the inner city that we see in The Crow. And so rather than playing Dark, which I just barely got, and we'll be playing tomorrow, tonight we're gonna play Hellgate. And I do have to go in and set options. I literally did not let myself play this at all until right now, because I really wanted to do that whole thing where I've been doing like the sort of silent lead-in, although I didn't quote the end of The Crow this time. So I gotta set my options here. And fair warning, I haven't played this game until just after its release, so I'm probably gonna be really terrible at it. It used to have multiplayer mode. They don't have multiplayer anymore. The game's kind of depreciated at this point, but it's still kind of a really good game as far as like thematic settings go. So, being a memorial stream, I'm gonna kind of try to find what fits the best and kind of attempt to make it look like Brandon Lee. I'm gonna have to go with... I think we're gonna go Blade Master. They really don't have a young face on this one, do they? I guess that's getting closer. Not quite. I think I'm gonna go with 2. Let's see if we can get the hair there, and maybe that'll help. There we go. Yeah, I was totally not sure if this game would play its intro twice, so I literally did not make a character before tonight. I think I'm gonna go with 4. Try to find the no facial hair option. There we go. Holy cow, my mouse is not liking this game. Height, that's a kind of hard thing. I forget how tall Lee was. Hold up. Take a look here. I think he was actually of like average height, because I mean he is Brandon Lee's kid, and he is Bruce Lee's kid, and Bruce wasn't very tall. 182 centimeters. Yeah, he's like only 5'9", almost 6 feet, so I'm gonna crank this down just a teeny bit. Also lose a lot of the bulk, because the man had muscles, but like, still. But I don't know if it's because I'm still on a Dune high, but like, if they were to ever reboot The Crow right now, the only person I'd be okay with playing him is Timothée Chalamet. Alright. And we're gonna do the tutorial because I don't remember it, and just to read what class we picked. Blade Masters are aggressive, high damage melee fighters that come into their own when wielding two weapons and inflicting pain with sharp objects. They are often seen running to the front of battle and causing havoc in spurts, allowing others with ranged weaponry to deal damage from afar and in relative safety. There actually is no class that is hand-to-hand, which is what I would pick for like a Brandon Lee clone, just because all of the fighting that you see in The Crow, he did himself. He actually was one of the fight choreographers for the movie, so... But we don't have hand-to-hand, that's the closest thing we'd have with knives, and with the scene with Tintin, that's what we'll go with. Now again, just to be fair, I haven't played this since it came out. So, wow, how? This really does not like my mouse. Alright, how to activate the mouse cursor. Mouse cursor is activated when the Alt key is pressed, and you can press any buttons to view the tooltips by mouse over. So, first quest has been started. Let me double check my settings here. Once it lets me. Quest log. Quest log can be viewed by pressing L. Shows you an example of the quest log. Alright, let me see if I can do anything for this flag. That is my window. Oh, there's the thing that's killing it. Shadows. Like, let me tell you, in any game that you deal with, and it's giving you some graphical lag, immediately nix the shadows, because shadows are like an absolute killer. Even more than like lightning, what kills it is the shadows. Rendering shadows is really, really pain in the ass, and you're gonna end up with, like, that is gonna be the thing that drains your video card in literally every freaking game. Okay, let me out of here. Return to game. Cursor. It's not actually letting me move. It still thinks I need to check. L. Alright, NPCs. Main quest is a must in progressing through the game, which we're all familiar with by now. NPC mark that gives the main quest, which is a purple exclamation point. Purple question mark is an NPC mark that gives reward upon the completing of the main quest. Yellow exclamation mark is NPC mark that gives subquest. And yellow question mark is the NPC mark that gives reward upon completing the subquest. Minimap activation, how to use the minimap. Hit tab. Minimap can be viewed by pressing tab key. Wow, my mouse hates this game. Like, absolute hates. I pressed it. I promise. I know my mouse is kind of spazzing out right now. Alright, basic movements, WASD that we're all familiar with. Spacebar is jump. Attack with right hand is the left hand mouse. Okay. Attack with left hand is the right button mouse. Camera angle changes are moving the mouse, and zoom in and out is through the bar, or the scroll wheel. Yeah, that's gonna be a little weird to getting used to. So, Samuel says, "Hello Brandon, did you learn how to use the quest list and minimap on your way? You must also know how to attack using the mouse. Remember that you can view the whole map by pressing M. Now I'll give you useful items as your reward. Look for James." This tutorial was always really straightforward. Even the first incarnation of it. So skill attack. skill window is the shortcut key of K. Number 1, learn skill with skill point. Click the button on the right side of the icon. Equip the activated skill by dragging it to the load shortcut action bar, which that was terrible English for the action bar down the lower part of the screen. 3, attack with skills by pressing the numbers on the shortcut and action bar. Pretty straightforward. Most games are very similar. Mouse button skill equipment. You can use the weapons on both hands by equipping both weapons on the left click, or equip the basic skill that you want to use. Sprint skill can be reinforced using skill points. Oops. Now we gotta move to James. I forget, can I actually put my weapons away? No! No, I cannot. Okay. Like I said, it's been a while. Add Emissaries of Hell. Press J to view achievements. It's the one that it's showing is turning into a nerd. Complete the tutorial quests. Here's James. James says, "Wow, your skills are excellent for a novice. You have tried the skill points by opening the skill window right. Now bring me to Seraphim Knight Thilum. Remember that life can be prolonged by using health injection when attacked by monsters. The quest is hunt 3 venerable hooks." Mouse, come on. Alright. This is not the time for my mouse to go. Let's do what they want. K. What do I want to take? Sword of Reckoning is from the Swordsmanship skill group. Requires a sword. Left click the plus sign to learn the skill. The description. Rising high above the minions of darkness, the Templar brings down the heavy hand of final judgment against a single foe. Power cost is 10. Next rank. Effect increases base weapon damage by 42. What do we have as an option under Knight? Knight gives us... Hi, mouse! Mouse. Thank you. Surge of Restoration, which falls under Surge Attack and Swordsmanship. Does require a sword. You left click the button to learn the skill. Description is, every righteous strike serves to reinvigorate the Blade Master's spirit. The amount of health regained is increased as more surges of this type are in effect. Chance for successful melee attack to build a surge 6%. The next rank would give the effect of first surge, regenerate 29 health points per minute. Second surge, regenerate 58 health points per minute. Third surge, regenerate 87 health points per minute. I may take that just because having like additional healing is always nice. The other option under here is Sword of Justice. It's also swordsmanship. It requires a sword. Description is, the Blade Master calls upon the swiftness of divine justice to perform a trinity of attacks in rapid succession. It's got a power cost of 20. Next rank's effect will be damage of each swing is increased by 71%. Flying Blade gives us parry, which description is, the Blade Master has a chance of parrying melee attacks, avoiding taking damage. Further, upon successful parry, the Blade Master has a chance of inflicting painful retribution upon the attacker. Next ranks give a 13% chance to parry a melee attack. And upon successful parry, 27% chance to do 5% physical in retaliation. And then, if my mouse will behave, the other is capture. Whoops. What is OBS going off about? I need to turn these off because it doesn't work with like half the things that I do. I have alerts set up to remind of water and posture checks, and with a lot of these things, it just doesn't translate into the alert box properly. So I think I've fixed that. And we will go back to this. Again, the... Hi, mouse! Hello, Aetheris. Do you want to work? Alright, so capture is a sword skill. The description is capture target monster and drag it towards the character. It's a power cost of 10, rate of use every 5 seconds. The next rank's effect will give stun effect 24 increase. I think overall, like, as much as I tend to lean towards duelist, I kind of want to take Sword of Restoration, because it would definitely give me, like, more to deal with for healing. I don't think I actually have to... I don't think I can drag it onto my bar. No. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy to where we need to get him to. That's literally as far out as I can scroll. Kind of annoying. But it is kind of an ancient game. James, what are you doing? Oh. Okay. How to complete minigames. 1. Minigame objectives will be shown upon mouse over on the 3 minigame icons, the lower right. The red icons. They're flashing. Icon will be filled with color upon completing the minigame objective. Items will be dropped when 3 icons are filled, and new minigames will be reset when completing a minigame. How to equip items. Get the item by clicking it and equipping the character's item slot to equip the item. Wow, the English in this game is so terrible. Right-click the item in the menu or inventory and select equip item in the menu. Equipment costs. Equipment costs 3 willpower is needed to equip the items in the inventory. Better items require more costs, so it is good to increase the XP. XP explanation. XP needed in equipments are shown in color yellow. It is shown in color red when XP is not enough. Oh my god. This is going to be a trial in me putting up with really terrible English. Why are you not letting me actually pick up the items? Oh, because you want me to open the inventory and equip items. No, I'm gonna keep the broadswords. I'm gonna put the health injector there. Item decomposition, material creation. Open your inventory, right-click the item. There's a circular menu that drag the break button while clicking the mouse. Click the OK button, and then create reinforcement materials. Alright, I will disassemble. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. It's gonna take a while to do this too. Alright, thank you for finally letting me pick the rest of the shit up. There's more creepy crawlies wandering around.
Yes?
Seraphim Tillman says, you have wonderfully completed the first minigame. Keep on taking the challenge since different items are dropped when minigames are completed. Also remember that you can receive pretty good passive skill upon completing challenge assignments. With this you have completed the first challenge assignment. Now check the reward received. Equip the passive skill by opening the challenge assignment window and pressing J. Farewell. Oh! Achievements and rewards. Rewards upon completing achievements. Type and passive skill. How to use acquired passive skill. Open the window, shortcut. Key J, drag icons before the achievement title onto the skill bar below. How to use titles. Character settings, shortcut key I. Acquired titles can be equipped in the character settings. So, just to humor it. Alright. Go to the headquarters. This game was not terrible when it came out, but man, I guess other games have kind of ruined me, because this is terrible.
Yes.
Greenwich HQ Expeditionary. Have you equipped the 2% increase in attack skill that you received as reward? It would look great if you have the title too. Your next task is to go to the Greenwich HQ to meet Commander Bout. He will give you a special task. Talk to Commander Bout in Greenwich HQ.
Goodbye.
Help window. You can view the help window by pressing the help button on the game menu or by using F9. Can I take a look here? I think it auto-equipped it once I put on the title. I have played way too many modern games for this to sit well.
Hello.
Sabina says, now my comrades and I will explain the things that you need. These are rules applied in all stations, so please remember. The one you see on the side is the storage. It is where you store personal things. It can be freely used. When you pay a certain amount as usage fee of shared storage, you can also share storage among accounts.
Goodbye.
Alright. I don't really think there's anything I need to put in here. Talk to Ibok.
Having fun, are we?
Ebok says, ah, welcome Brandon. I will explain about the production of Huggins. Instead of Huggins, he is so shy. Haha.
How could I doubt?
As fine a day as any to undertake a mission now, isn't it?
Eric says, you will be gaining several items while in battle. Those might be useful or useless. If you have gained a useless item, you may disassemble it to make it as materials. These can be used to make new materials through the production vendor. Production vendors are located in all stations, just like Huggins here.
How could I doubt? Hello.
I don't think I have anything that works for it, even if I disassemble these. I don't think I'm gonna have enough stuff to make anything. Yeah, I definitely don't.
Goodbye.
Continuing on. TechSmith number 15.
Yes.
TechSmith number 15 says, You have already mastered the production methods. Wow, I haven't seen anyone who learns as fast as you. You are really incredible. In fact, upgrade is a very profound world. The joys of assembling items that fits you. Doesn't the thought itself give you joy?
Goodbye. Yes?
TechSmith says there are different upgrading methods. Increase the attack of the weapon itself, adding different options, and adding different attributes of the parts by using upgrade materials. You can also increase attacks and add options by using the device beside. If you don't like these, you can also use the item disassemblers, but the success rate is not guaranteed.
Goodbye.
Yeah, like, that's the, go ahead and add a common property. Oh, I see. I may have messed that up. Yeah, I gave it to... That's how it works. Alright. Speak to Doherty.
Yeah.
Doherty says, ha, now at last, finally, it's my turn. I almost died waiting for you. Now, I will be explaining the functions and roles of this shop very easily. Look and listen carefully, then use it well when performing your tasks.
Uh-huh. See ya. Yeah.
Doherty says you can purchase weapons, armors, and other items in the shop. In fact, it's better to gain weapons and armor through the spoils of war, but sometimes there are unique items here. If you had a good dream, try to visit. Also, they sell different things like analyzers, return devices, guild creators, parts, and other defensive devices. So make use of this shop.
Uh-huh. See ya.
Hello.
I mean, that's a slightly better weapon. Slightly worse. Slightly worse. Slightly better. I don't have the palladium
Goodbye.
for it, though.
Welcome.
Gavin says, you have endured it well for a long time. This is the last, and most important thing. Well, all things that I do are most important, since I'm the core person of the survivors. The English hurts.
Goodbye. Yes.
Gavin says, the terminal that you see on the side is the one used in the trade center. This is where the soldiers working all over London place their spoils of war. It is good to drop by this place from time to time. If you're lucky, you may be able to purchase things that you really need at a low price. With this, I will end all explanations. You can somehow live in London with these information. Ow.
Goodbye.
If I remember correctly, the creators of this game did not natively speak English, and man, is it obvious. Like, super obvious. Supply Soldier Teo says, hello, Brandon, you'll only encounter good events at the Greenwich headquarters. Since you came all the way here for me, I'll give you one very special item. The item will arrive around 4 in the morning tomorrow. You'll come pick it up, alright? Quest is to receive supplies from Soldier Teo. Did it actually give me stuff? It did. Resurrection scrolls, runic fragments. Invention involves such a small fragment of our consciousness and of our mind and of our life. Oh good, they do stack.
Yes?
Commander Vought says, Dr. Fox, the hunters top researcher has gone missing from Holborn Station. Holborn's defenses are too low to spare defenders for a search party. They need someone from off-site to aid in the search.
Goodbye.
I believe that was the end of the tutorial, thank God. Like, I guess there's perspective when you go to play a game later, after it's been a while since it came out, because I remember this game being a lot more engaging than it's feeling right now. But to be fair, this is like a 10-year-old game. Text myth number 13.
Yes?
Says, we've got support coming in from Covenant's Garden Station to help look for Dr. Fox, but someone sabotaged the machinery that opens the hatch to Covenant Garden approach. We're working as quickly as we can, but spare parts aren't exactly easy to find. I'm sure someone around here has something that can help keep you busy. If you haven't met Murmur, I'd meet up with him. He's heading to Holborn to search for Dr. Fox, and I can tell you more about what's going on.
Goodbye.
This is Murmur.
Good man.
Murmur says, Brandon, is it? I understand you're here to aid in the search for Dr. Fox. The Dr. Seraphim escort sent a transmission from Russell Square less than 20 minutes ago. It's imperative that Dr. Fox be found.
I wish you well.
So it's out to Southampton, because I don't think there's much anything. Yeah, there's really just the guy to purchase stuff from, and I don't have Palladium yet. Incoming video transmission, press enter to view. Murmur says, hello, Occupation are hiding in all hunting places of London. They drop several items when they die. Before moving to Russell Plaza, look for Hell Occupation and eliminate. They can be easily seen as they have violet labels above their head. Oh, okay, so like the monsters in this game were kind of creepy for when they came out. Okay, completed the tutorial, but then it doesn't really go from there. I leveled up though. I think we'll go there. Dawn of Zombies completed. Yeah, the achievements window is terrible. I don't know if this game is just that easy with, like, dealing with attackers, or if I've just played way too much New World at this point. But I'm not really taking damage. I'm not even gonna bother checking. We've established that that menu is terrible. everything is so very easy to just cut down. I don't remember it being this easy when it came out, but I could be wrong. It has been a while. Oh! Hey, that's a bit... I'm taking hits, but it hasn't even pierced my shield yet. Monster kill numbers have been initiated by eliminating that. Incoming video transmission. Murmur says, you have eliminated the Hell occupation. Did you gain any useful items? You can summon the Hell occupation when you keep eliminating monsters here. However, finding missing Dr. Fox is more urgent, so move to Russell Plaza. The quest is move to Russell Square. What did I get? Decent gloves. Place one of the swords. Better than what he's wearing. Can't use that. So why bother? Ah, there's Russell Square. Find the fallen Pharaoh. They have this game for VR, and I'm kind of wondering, like, how much they updated it when they made the VR version. Like, graphically and stuff. That was convenient. Nothing yet. Bunch of stuff I can't use. A little bit easier to kill the things that's the ad. Oh wow, this one actually got to my actual hit points. Oh god. And now the big problem with games like this, inventory management. might be able to make things fit better. Hold up. Three, 16, 10 thorns. Can't wear it. I should pay a little bit more attention. There! I am not inventory deprived now. Okay, so maybe I'm a little inventory deprived. I don't have discovery things. I forget how to drop it. Give me a second. There's ways to drop things. There it is. Wait, no, we'll turn those into parts, that's right. Whoa, hey. Hey, hey, hey. That, and then carefully, hi, you wanna do the thing properly, try to give ourselves a little bit more room. Should look easy. Yeah, that's really the best we can make out of it. I don't have anything, so let me... Ah, ow. Watch me die because my mouse screwed up. Templar Seraph says, are you with Redemption? Fox was here, a hellrift opened, demons appeared everywhere. A handful of Seraphim escaped with Fox. Fox threw something in as he ran. Must not have wanted the demons to have it. I found it. It's his comlink. I'm not gonna make it back. Get Fox's comlink to land. He'll know what to do. It didn't even make it through my shield. Data pad. Oh, hey, did I... One second. Alright. I'm gonna guess it's more around. Maybe here? Man, these things just do not seem like any sort of challenge. I'm sure I'll change my mind later. I am not seeing where to go. Oh, return to Holborn Station. Alright. Back over here, I think. I could be wrong, though. I thought I got everything. That's Southampton. Maybe it was back over here. Redeemer. Oh, it's a pocket pistol. My inventory's getting a little... frickin' terrible to deal with. I mean, killer sound editing. Okay, this is the way. Got down to my health. Oh man. I do not have room for all this shit. I really don't. I think I'm gonna get that. Because that's gonna be the most important. We can get rid of this. I feel like it's already time to start getting rid of the green. I want to keep that. Wow, they're really kind of making this hard. No, I want to disassemble it. How do I make this work for me? Like that, I think. Yep, like that. How big is this thing? Which he said? Maybe town portal back. Yeah, hopefully that lets me come back out where I dropped it. Otherwise that's a lot of loot to lose. Alright. Talk to Murmur first.
Wanted to talk, did you, mate?
Murmur says, damn, the comlink is encoded. You say the Seraph asked you to deliver this to Brandon Land. Land commands Covenant Garden Station, but the techsmiths haven't repaired the portal to transfer there. Go talk to Techsmith 101. Do whatever is necessary to help him repair the gateway.
I wish you well.
Good man.
Welcome, Brandon. I'm Stark, the representative of the Stark industry. Have you heard of this? Technology rules the world. Although the demons rule the world now, as Cynthia technology is completed, I believe the world will come back to the mankind.
Hail the victorious dead.
Oh my god. My bag is full. So... okay, let's see if this guy has identify. Scroll.
I will adequately equip you for your adventures.
Power pack. Power health. Analyzers, right? Yes. That's not gonna be enough. Alright.
Okay, goodbye.
Analyzed. Better than what I'm wearing. One sec, I gotta describe what this game is like. I can't wear that, I'm not gonna bother. Am I already out of them? Seriously?
I will adequately equip you for your adventures.
Yeah, you take that. I need a bunch of these, clearly.
Okay, goodbye.
Alright, so identify the important things. Oh, I need to get the gloves identified. Motherfuck.
Something I can do for you?
Yep. Somehow none of those are gonna magically be better than what I have on me.
Farewell.
I somehow feel like the grappler I need later on. As much as I don't want to hold it. Alright,
Remember
let's try
the
this
dead.
again.
Fight for the living.
Oh, hey! Open the inventory equipment only print equipment. Holy. Okay. Okay, this is a little excessive. Incoming transmission. Stark asks, did you arrive safely, Brandon? First, open the bag and use the analyzer to know the characteristics of equipments and equip. It will be of great help since these are special skills on the equipment. Oh, whoops. I thought they were identified. Am I wrong? Yeah, like, those are all identified. I don't know what his point is. Sword looks really cool though. Wow, these ones actually have some healing. Yeah, these definitely have way more hit points than the things I've been dealing with. Kinda neat to know that I can, like, deflect those energy beams back on the guys throwing them. I'm not gonna bother picking those up, they're alright. What am I supposed to be doing here? Travel to Cynthia's fourth future city and kill Clom TH724. Alright. Why is there a question mark here? Weird. Those are some great graphical glitches. I'm gonna guess the big bad is in the center of this little thing. Just to guess. That's our boy. Wow, this thing might actually be difficult. It's definitely actually doing damage to me. Kind of the first thing to be doing damage. And it's not even that, like, significant of damage. I'm gonna assume Demon Essence is important at some point. Terminal number 4 says, change to temporary management system due to system damage and start system restoration. Cynthia's trying to send you back to your original dimension for the system restoration. Go back to your original dimension with the ring. Equipments of Starks are collected. Wow, the English in this game is so bad. Like, despite it being set in London, if I remember correctly, it's like an Asian game. Like, the studio was in Asia somewhere. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played this. Then just as a heads up, there's about a half an hour left before I'm going to berate my good friend Angelic Cypher.
Yes, sir.
So, Joey says, the undead appeared while my dad and I were scavenging on Tottenham Court Road. My dad told me to run, so I ran as fast as I could for Holborn. As the hatch opened, I felt something grab my prosthetic. I looked back and saw my dad, but he wasn't my dad anymore. Ooh, creepy.
See ya!
Like I said, there's some neat story elements in this game, even if the English is atrocious.
Oh, good.
George says, I'm preparing an evacuation to Covenant Garden Station, but something's wrong with the hatch that opens onto Covenant Garden Approach. Tottenham Court Road might make a fine alternate route, but it's crawling with undead. Mind seeing what you can do to thin them out while we keep working on the hatch.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Actually, run over and... do I need to best of stuff? Kind of. I actually need to re-equip stuff because it unequipped everything that I had.
Something I can do for you?
Take that. Give me those. And more of those. Necrorancid, tech components. Less shards. Okay, they're two different grades. Alright. Hi, mouse. Mouse, hello. Maybe I don't need this thing taking up so much inventory space. Right. Identify. Better than what is had. I don't have any helmet, so that's better than what I have.
Farewell.
I don't think there's any other quests in here. I'm gonna quickly check. Let's go to Tottenham Court. Mouse. Mouse, hello. This game has to use a really janky full screen windowed mode because that's what's been making my mouse not quite work right lately. Games that use like this sort of hybrid setting between full screen and windowed. New World is a terrible culprit of it too. Add the problem with Genshin too. Genshin's was so bad that I couldn't even do my quests. Like the daily challenges that you have that give you different pieces that you need to upgrade. I couldn't do any of those because this sort of thing was happening in it so badly. I just noticed that it says in an alert text, you have been playing for 1 hour. Excessive gameplay may affect your lifestyle. Yeah, definitely was a game from Asia because that was not something that games around this time in the Western Hemisphere really did. But a lot of games from Japan and Korea and the like already had warnings like this clear back then. Oh hey, that one was tricky. I'm gonna guess that thing over there is the end objective. We're gonna clear some of these just for hopefully free analyzers. Oh, whoops. More blue gloves. Some blue legs. Yeah, those are better. Yeah, I don't see that being better. These might be comparable. Oh, those I can't even use. God damn it. Shoulders. Alright. Keep killing some monsters for more analyzers. Because, wow, they're really weird on how they work. Although I feel like I'm not gonna have much choice now. I'm not. There's little Joey's prosthetic. As janky as this game is, it does have semi-decent, like, music for the setting. Passageway? Treasure passageway, normal. Holy shit. Yo. I forgot about this. Oh, god damn it. That's Joey's prosthetic. I have to keep that. That's like, this is like my least favorite thing about the whole Diablo-esque type game. Like, your inventory is so... like, so gated. And you don't get much of it. I'm gonna have to leave those. Believe me, if I didn't need Joey's prosthetic as part of this quest, it would be getting left behind as well. Back up the Tottenham Court Road. Gonna be a little boring going back through here. Oh hey look, there's things to kill. Hack and slash! That's what these things are called, and I just could not remember for the life of me for like a moment. The genre is hack and slash. Hey, look at all these things to kill. Take the basic health injector. Hello, Nimitz. Not now, Nimitz. Oh! Hello there, messenger from hell. Oh my god. I forget if this actually does what I hope it does. think I can come back here. I may have to go the long way though. Oh my lord. So much stuff. Oh man.
I will adequately equip you for your adventures.
Take all of the green stuff. The other stuff I need to identify. Three, right? Pick up 5 just for later.
Okay.
Oops.
Goodbye.
Guy reminds me of Lenny. Oh, I can't even fucking use those. I should pay attention. Glad I hit the wrong button. That's better. That's better.
Something I can do for you?
Yes, in fact. I'm gonna buy 2 more of these.
Farewell.
Hello, Joey.
I'm your man, sir.
Joey says, is my dad... Good, he's with my mom now. Here, take this. I don't need it anymore, thanks to you. Also, if you want to call me... If you want, you can call me Wart. That's what my dad used to call me. Take the item.
Affirmative.
Let's talk business in the back, shall we?
Bioengineer Spence says, I am prepping an evacuation to Covenant Garden Station, but something's wrong with the hatch that opens onto Covenant Garden approach. Tottenham Court. Didn't I just do this? Tottenham Court might make a fine alternate route, but it's crawling with undead. Might see what you can do with them while I'm working on the hatch.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Did it like drop that quest because I took Joey's quest?
Oh, good.
George says, I thank you for decreasing the undead on Tottenham Court. It's a shame the road is blocked off and ruined, as you say. We need to go through the Covenant Garden approach after all, but whoever busted the hatch did a number on it. It'll take time for the techsmiths to properly repair it. These are meager pickings, but I've scrounged up some. I'm gonna take that.
Right
So I can actually use it. Face defense. It's better, I mean, it's a lateral upgrade. We'll call it that. That's more than a little creepy. No offense, kid. But, yeah. Go throw more stuff at Lenny. I'm not calling him by any other name.
Something I can
He's
do
Lenny.
for you? Okay, goodbye.
And if you get the reference, you like have my appreciation because not people are into literature anymore. Or not many people are into literature anymore. Oh hey, look, it's all the stuff that I left. Like that. That. And I immediately have to go back because all this shit! Armor 8, those are armor 7, those are armor 7, those potentially might be better. That was so lateral it hurt. These are at least like a clear upgrade. Skillful Corrupt Blade can go. There we go. That makes more sense. Right back over into the court. Because, yeah. I just immediately got stuff to sell. Because these games are terrible about giving you inventory space. My cat is really displeased by my ignoring him.
Something I can do for you?
My cat. That was a quick way to make money.
Farewell.
Back out we go. Oh, this guy wasn't here before. Wow, that was a pushover. I'm not gonna bother with that. Not gonna bother with that. Fair warning, it's like the 15 minutes towards end. Like I said, we're gonna go visit my friend and his Devil's Night stream. Well, it at least remembered that I had actually killed the big guy. Oh, nope, there he is again. I think. I guess it didn't give me that quest. Back we go. Wait, let's see something. If that was respawned, let's see if this loot tunnel is respawned. I don't think it is. Doesn't look like it is. Yeah, it's not. It was worth a check. Vicious Thorn is fast. So he's barely breaking through my shield at all, although I have a feeling that is there anything else that's remotely, you know? Wow, I am so strapped for space. Wait. Oh, I can't interrupt that once I do it. Let me check something. You are green and I can't even use you. We're gonna just straight up disassemble you. so that I have room for that. Then I'll hit Holborn Station. Evoker, summoning, like the boots might be better, but you know I'm not gonna look to waste the
I hope
analyzers
that one
for
day
it.
this all pays off.
Keep draining and Lenny, buddy.
Farewell.
Quietly now.
Bioengineer Spence says, I thank you for decreasing the undead on Tottenham. It's a shame the road was blocked off and ruined as you said. Literally, this is the same thing that the other guy gave me. But
Remember
like...
my name, but don't say it to anyone else.
Yes, those are two different grades of tech components.
Quietly now.
Bioengineer Spence says, I'm prepping an evacuation to Tottenham Garden Station, but something's... Didn't we just do this? I know that I'm high, but I don't think I'm this high. Maybe it's a repeat of
Don't mention
quest?
it. Really, don't.
Like, I'm really confused. Well, we'll see if we can find the one that it's wanting me to take. Like, thematically, this game is pretty cool. The translations and like the weird quest stuff is kind of disappointing. If I remember correctly, Fat believes like over here. It occurs to me, I probably have skill points to spend. I believe I do. Templar Restoration requires that too. Healing requires equal parts courage, concentration, and compassion. Release all surge and restoration to heal Blade Master. That I can actually put on my bar. I still have skill points. You're interrupting me. Let me spend my skill points, little fuckers. And this totally just got demonetized on YouTube. I keep forgetting that I multi-stream to YouTube. What? How did I pull aggro from clear the fucks over there? For real? I've seen some terrible mob, oh my god. So, then where is this fat bully? I swear we saw this dude the last time we were out here. I actually feel kind of silly for taking healing stuff now, but I'm sure I'm going to need it later. So, where's Fat Bully? I got orange items that I can't use. That's better. Oh, inventory management and hack and slash is my least favorite thing in the world. So, where does that bully? I thought we found him, like, over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I blind? Am I somehow missing this boss? Is there something special I have to do? Come on, game, I only have like 6 minutes. I doubt he's back here. I don't know. What is this? I'm gonna be really mad if this quest bugged out because I came out here and killed Fat Bobby. And now... Sacred fragments, a necro essence. Yeah, that's that dude again. I may have bugged it out. I'm gonna zone back into Tottenham Court and hope that fixes it, though we won't find out for a while, because I'm probably not gonna play this again for a long while. It's one of those games I'd like to see a remake of, but this time, like, have better translation staff. I don't think there's anything up here. We're gonna check quick. I didn't think so. Is there anything that I actually want to keep? No. Decision made quickly.
Something I can do for you? Okay, goodbye.
Dude is forever gonna be Lenny to me. Holy. Okay. Not upgrading that. Not upgrading that. Not upgrading that. Yeah. I'm gonna give up on that. I don't have all the pieces. Well, that looks like it bugged out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and set up a raid to my good friend Angelic Cypher. Alright. So the game was definitely not as cool as I remembered it being, but again, this is a fairly old game. So, I'll be sure to try to find something a little bit more close to The Crow for next year. There's not a lot out there, and I don't think they ever made a Crow game, and if they did, it was so bad that I've just PTSD'd that the fuck out. So next week, or tomorrow, we will be doing Dark, for Halloween. So I will see you tomorrow night. Let's go over and raid my friend, Angelic Cypher.